Yo, what's up guys and welcome to my channel. I was debating whether or not to make one of those welcome to my channel videos, but I decided against it because I didn't really feel like it. Anyways, this is probably the closest you're gonna get to one of those, so I just want to make it clear like what this channel is gonna be all about. I'm probably just gonna be posting One Piece content, maybe other anime and manga content. Obviously, if you like the content, like, subscribe, the usual stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's just get on to the actual video. The first bum we will be discussing today is Monkey D. Dragon. This guy is the embodiment of fraudulency. Where do I even start? Monkey D. Dragon, leader of the Revolutionary Army, the world's most dangerous criminal, blah blah blah. We always hear about how cool this guy is, but when have we ever seen him do anything? In almost 1,100 chapters, over 26 years of serialization, this guy has given us nothing. Unless you want to count scaring off Smoker at Lugtown. Like, I'm not even joking, I'm not even taking the piss. This bum's biggest feat is scaring off a pre-time skip, potentially pre-hockey Smoker at Lugtown. This nigga is all talk, no action. Talking to Kuma about living life with no regrets. Nigga, shut up. The Celestial Dragons take Jenny. He does nothing. Blackbeard and the crew show up at HQ. We don't want it anyway. No one can convince me otherwise. This guy's the buggy of the Revolutionary Army, living off his reputation. Not to mention, this guy is absolutely clueless. He fell for a clickbait article by Big News Morgan. He got you talking about if Sabo really did this, I could never forgive him. Nigga, why are you trying to act righteous? We all saw you abandon Ginny to the Celestial Dragons. We all know what type of man you really are. Who do you think you're fooling, buddy? This guy brings utter shame to the Monkey D bloodline. You have Luffy, who's debatably the realest nigger ever. Garp, who spun the block for Kobe. And then him, a disgrace. You know what? I've always felt bad for Luffy, growing up without a father and all. Growing up without a father figure to guide him, to teach him right and wrong. I don't think it's ridiculous to say it was clearly a blessing in disguise. Imagine how Luffy would have turned out if this receding, disgusting, disgraceful bum had parented him. Now that would truly be the worst timeline. Alright, now a lot of you people are gonna be like, Kizaru's on this list, but Kizaru's not a fraud. Kizaru's strong. And let me get this straight. Kizaru is definitely a fraud, and here's why. Being a fraud doesn't mean you aren't strong. The definition of fraudulency is the act of deceiving people. And let me tell you, Kizaru, this boy, he had us all deceived. Chapters 1092 and 1093 were some of my darkest days as a Yonko fanboy. Watching Luffy get clowned again and again. I'm not gonna lie to you lot, that shit had me tearing up. As I read those chapters, I came to the slow realization that maybe the Admiral fans were right. After all those years, the Admirals, they were slowly showing us what they were really about. They were no joke. Then 1094 dropped. One punch. That's all it took to send Lizaru to sleep. And to think people clown on Eustace Captain Kidd and Greenbow for being too cocky. But Kizaru never gets those same criticisms. Kizaru is one of the most egregious examples of overconfidence in One Piece. Sabaody Archipelago, Kizaru, he had one job: to capture the Straw Hat Pirates. He failed. This guy had the audacity to talk to Akainu about packing up both Kaido and Big Mom. Who gassed this guy? At least Greenbow had the common sense to wait for Kaido and Big Mom to fall and then rush to Wano. Kizaru, this guy has potentially the most overpowered devil fruit in the verse and has still managed on screen to achieve a grand total of absolutely nothing. This is incredible. Krillin has got more hair follicles than Kizaru has dubs. He got cock-blocked by a 70-year-old retired alcoholic. Rayleigh fresh out the retirement home and was still going toe-to-toe with him. How? This guy is an embarrassment to the Marines, an embarrassment to the OG3. Fujitora is a better character and stronger than Kizaru based on the feats we've seen. Kizaru will never live up to my three glorious kings, the true top 3 admirals, Akainu, Aokiji, and Fujitora. I low-key feel bad even involving Kid in this video. Him and his fans have been through absolute hell. But a video about fraudulent One Piece characters just wouldn't be complete without the poster boy, Useless Captain Mid. This guy debatably had the biggest fall from grace in One Piece history. He emerged from Wano as one of the most notorious pirates in the world, playing a key role in the annihilation of the Kaido and Big Mom alliance. And then he got bitched by Shanks. Kid has gotten his ass beat so many times, to the point where even probably the most die-hard Kid fan would admit it's probably his fault. He always seems to bite off way more than he can chew. He's challenged Big Mom, Kaido, Shanks. This guy wants all of the smoke. Play with fire and you get burnt. And Kid has had to learn that the hard way. Well, actually, I don't really think he's learned much, but his fans have had to learn that the hard way anyway. Only if I lose. What was he thinking? He really thought he was him. He got neg-diffed. But this really does make you think of how hard it is to become a pirate in One Piece world. How hard it is to truly be one of the greats like Roger and Whitebeard. How hard it is to truly conquer the seas. You can go from hero to zero in absolutely no time. Don't be a useless Captain Mid. Be a Monkey D. Luffy. Now, drum roll for the biggest fraud of One Piece history. Tashigi. Now, Tashigi is what we call a generational bum. Her levels of fraudulence by far exceed anybody else in the history of the series. I was debating putting Smoker in this video, but at least Smoker was the dog pre-time skip. Tashigi's been a bum since day one. Day one. She's been a bum since Logtown. You know how crazy that is? She's been a bum for 25 years. She's been a bum for a quarter of a century. And to add insult to injury, Tashigi, this girl, she sold us a dream. End of Alabasta. Tired of the humiliation, she made the declaration that she would become stronger.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now! Stop the cap! No bullshit, bro.
She really thought she was Zoro. She really tried to gas herself up. Absolutely nothing changed. She thought she was going to be Zoro's rival. She really thought she was Kuina. Someone needs to tell her that she is and will always be just another background character. But anyway, those are One Piece's biggest bums. Bye.